Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Y'all kick off your shoes and you set a spell, all right? Now here's your host for the show, the old Kentucky boy himself, Mr. Bob Snap.
Hi, guys, and welcome to Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Before we get started, please subscribe. Thanks. Today's video is on Max Baer Jr. and how he looked back at the character of Jethro Bodine. Take a look, see what he said. Much wiser than his most famous TV male alter ego, Baer once offered his insight into extremely likable interpretation of Jethro Bodine and how important a role the audience plays in the scheme of things with regard to an actor's performance, especially a television audience. When you play a role like Jethro, he said, it's for other people to judge because it's pretty hard to be subjective or objective about yourself. You just do the best you can with the material that you're given, and then you try to add to it with your performance as much as you possibly can. But in the end, it's the audience who has the final say. Well, we liked what you did, or we didn't like what you did, and you really don't have any other way of evaluating it. As long as you give 100%, he said, even if you're sick, don't lie and say, oh, I can't show up. You show up, do your job. You do it as if you aren't sick, because it's going to be on film in perpetuity. You're not going to be able to put a little quote at the bottom of the screen saying, well, he wasn't as good today because he was sick, or emotionally disturbed, or had a headache. You have to give a good performance. You have to perform well. In my case, with Jethro, if I had made the people laugh, and even if they laughed at my expense, it's okay. I don't care. They can laugh with me or at me. Doesn't matter, just as long as they laugh. Because if I can make them laugh, then I believe that my performance was a successful one. Can't evaluate what degree of success it was, but I can say it did what it was supposed to do. And it clearly did just that, winning over millions of Jethro fans for decades, including his hillbilly co-stars, including Buddy Ebsen, who played Jed Clampett, about whom Baer once said, to me, Buddy was the star of the Beverly Hillbillies. As with Douglas, Ebsen and other hillbilly stars are now gone, including Irene Ryan, Raymond Bailey, and Nancy Culp. Baer and Douglas had a great deal of affection for the entire cast. 2013, Douglas specifically spoke high of Ebsen and Baer. Buddy, he was the best. I had most of my scenes with him. He reminded me so much of my own dad. Once at the beginning of the show's run, my dad went to town and somebody yelled, "Hey, Jed Clampett," to him. It was so precious. My parents were so proud of my success. And then Max and I were there with Buddy the night before he died in the hospital. Douglas was an honest-to-goodness Southern belle who displayed a natural beauty and talent in her portrayal of a hollering, rope-wearing, whistle-happy, and critter-cuddling Elly May. The actress once observed with regarding to playing her most famous role. Elly just had good sense of family and knew right from wrong. She had the same upbringing that I did. Back then, you had respect for your parents, elders, and community. You had the same values, morals, and love of critters. They're like children. You can sense whether a person is sincere. They're a good judge of character. Little added bonus in there from Donna Douglas. Wasn't she beautiful? Just a beautiful person. That's all I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please share these out so I can get some viewership back up a little bit. Appreciate it. Don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia. Head on over there. If you have a request over there, let me know. I'll do my best to fulfill it. Subscribe while you're over there too. Have a great day. God bless you, and I'll be praying for you.